We are all puzzles. Each piece of the puzzle is a portion that defines a piece of us. And together, when all the puzzle pieces are connected, it makes it us, who we are as a person. It defines us and it shapes us. When someone has been sexually assaulted, a piece of their puzzle is broken off. We may explain this as having a part of us being taken away. Without this puzzle piece, we feel something is missing. We no longer feel like ourselves. We become depressed, aggravated, confused, lost, and unworthy, because we now see ourselves as broken. When we receive the help we need and find people who accept and love us, regardless if we are missing a puzzle piece, we then begin to feel something different. A piece of our puzzle was taken, and that can never be placed back. But a new puzzle piece can be placed. We sometimes forget puzzle pieces have other openings. Yes, a puzzle piece was broken and taken from me, but with the help I received from friends, family, and my counselors, I was given a new puzzle piece to fill in the gap. I now began to feel whole, to feel worthy. With this new puzzle piece, I am defined as something different than before, a survivor. My name is Elisa Gomez. I live here in San Antonio. I was born and raised here, and I'm currently going to Our Lady of the Lake University for my master's in social work. When I'm not at school or working, I typically will go to the movies, concerts, anything just to try to get away from, all the hectic days I have with work, school, internship, all of that. The Rape Crisis Center came into my life almost 4 years ago when I was required to do an internship for my undergrad. I originally had picked a different organization. It was already set up. I had my orientation set for the date. Just for fun, I guess, I was going through the packet once more. And I just remember coming across the Rape Crisis and I was like, what is this? So I Googled it, saw the website, and I was like, oh my God, I need to get involved with this somehow. And just by chance, orientation was about to be coming up. So I called the other organization. I was like, I'm sorry, I need to pull back my internship from y'all because I have another place in mind. And then I got involved, did the internship for a while, then eventually got put on part-time for hospital advocacy, and then eventually ended up working my way as a case manager here. My day-to-day duties here at the Rape Crisis Center include receiving referrals for case management, whether it be from the hospital visits, from the counselors, or clients who just call the hotline, and then from there I'll contact them directly, whether it's over the phone or setting up an appointment in person, and directing them to places that might be able to help, or if we can help them directly. It also entails brief crisis intervention. Sometimes they just want to talk about the issues. They're kind of just overwhelmed, concerned with the whole legal process. They just reported it, and sometimes it's not going the way they would like to. It can be a very difficult time. So whatever else I can do that'll make this whole process easier, because sometimes they think being assaulted is the hardest part, and although it is an extremely hard part and it's life-changing, the aftercare is what's usually difficult. Whether they have to move, they've been unable to work now, they need medication, they're seriously injured and are needing follow-up care, and if they don't have insurance and all that, well, they're left with having to pay out their own pockets for this assault that occurred. So any way that I can try to just help them a little bit, whether it's just directing them to a place that can help, anything like that is kind of what I typically will do here. I feel that I can connect to the survivors in a way because being that I myself am a survivor, I think it just kind of gives me that sense of where they're coming from, what they're feeling. I was able to overcome by working with, all these coworkers here, by meeting these clients. And the point is that it's possible. It gives me that motivation saying, it's possible for them to overcome this and continue, moving forward and just not giving up. There was moments where if we had flashbacks or we just felt a certain way, we knew that we can go to each other because we understood where we were coming from. It wasn't like, okay, you need to get over it. No, it was that, yeah, I know what you mean. I felt that way yesterday. So let's talk about it. Being able to say, hey, there are people who have this background, who have experienced it, and it's a safe place to go to. And I think that's why the Rape Crisis Center is so amazing about that, because this is a safe area that I can go talk to anybody here, whether it be a coworker or an actual counselor, and they're gonna know where I'm coming from. They're gonna understand me. They're gonna listen to me and not just tell me it's something in the past and I need to get over it. In the end, they understand that this happened 10 years ago. I'm still gonna have days where it's like it just happened yesterday. I think that's why this agency is just so special, because I don't always need to rely on my two best friends that I had in high school. I can just come to anybody here. And I think that's why a lot of the clients like it, because not everybody will have friends from school or from work that they can go to, but they have this agency they can go to. The workers here, everybody's passionate about this. This is not something that from day one when we're born, we're like, sexual assault, we need to talk about this, we need help about this. This is just something we found our own way. And just how all of us being so different, it just brought us together like another family here.